All right, good morning, guys. Another day, another episode. Now, I thought since yesterday I did a video on these cheap lighting scenarios, including this E27 holder. I was also talking about the bulbs. So I brought one of my bulbs from my house to show you what I'm talking about. This is a Philips LED bulb. Okay, you can pause the video and take a good look at it. Okay, and that's the specifications on top. So pause the video right now and have a look at those words, because I'll be explaining them in a short while. Okay, right. So this is a 33 watt LED bulb. Now LED bulbs have a light output efficiency of about 5 times. Some people say 5. To me, realistically, it's about 3 times the output. Okay, so what they promise is that this bulb, okay, has twice the power of a compact fluorescent light bulb of the same wattage. In other words, if you get a compact fluorescent bulb that is 30 watts, this guy at the same power of 30 watts will produce twice the amount of light. And they explain that over here on the side of the chart. Okay, this bulb has a lumen output of 4,000 lumens. Don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, 4,000 lumens. Now that is a rough indicator of the output of the bulb. You want as much lumens as possible in relation to your watts. Okay, now think of it this way. If I have 4 of these bulbs, by the way, each of these bulbs are not cheap. I'm not going to lie to you. They're about 60 bucks a pop. Okay, but considering the fact that these guys can work for 10,000 hours, let me see what the warranty here says. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, lumen output. Yeah, according to the packaging, it lasts up to 10 years based on 3 hours of usage daily. If you turn this bulb on every day for 3 hours, it'll last you for 10 years. Which is kind of stupid, because in 10 years' time, there'll be new technology. So it doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is that because it is an LED bulb, it doesn't get hot and it doesn't fail. A lot of electronics components fail because of heat, not because of bad components. It's just badly designed components. Okay, so heat is a big issue for any kind of lighting fixture. LEDs don't get hot, they don't burn at a very hot temperature, therefore they should last a lot longer than your everyday bulb. Which means that for 60 bucks, you are getting a fantastic deal, because this light will keep working and churning for at least 4 to 5 years. Okay? So if you buy 4 bulbs and put it in that softbox over there, okay, you will get 33 watts, 3, 6, 9, 12. You will get 120 watts of white light power. Okay, that's 4,000 lumens. That's 4 times 4. That is 1,600 lumens of continuous, clean power. Fantastic. All right, but that's not the real application that I use it for. For the softbox, I normally use 4 bulbs that are smaller. All right, and they are cheaper. Okay, because I use that a lot. Instead, I'm going to show you how I use this on the E27 holder to create incidental lighting around the room, to light a scene. Okay, now if you're lighting a scene, if you're going to a location and you want to shoot a scene, a lot of amateurs will take out their camera and use existing light to shoot. And their argument here is that that's how the scene looks like. That's what the customer wants. This is how it looks. My argument to that is, if you shoot the same thing that your customer can shoot, he's not going to pay you money. Your shot has to be different. It has to look better. And most importantly, it has to be justified. In other words, if you place a light here, you need to know why it's here. Okay? And that comes from learning and experience. Okay? So, Philips bulb, by the way guys, Philips, you won't see a Chinese brand. I will not buy bulbs from China when it comes to this price range. Okay, number one. Number two, I want the quality control from the Philips organization. If they say that this is 4,000 lumens, you can bet your ass that this is 4,000 lumens. Philips has an image to upkeep. Now, what other companies are there that do this? Osram, General Electric. Okay? If you buy a bulb from a Chinese company or from a local company, then you need to accept the fact that it may not be 4,000 lumens. From bulb to bulb, the color may be different. Okay? Your job is to plug it in the shop and test. And I will show you how to test it using your phone and this camera app. Okay? But that's a video for another day because it's time consuming and a real pain to shoot. But this one and this one, my mainstay lighting gear when I travel. Okay? It isn't my mainstay lighting gear when I have to shoot in the northern region like Penang or on the northern areas. Even in KL, I don't do this. Okay? I only use this when I travel to some godforsaken Ulu place where I can't carry all my big expensive gear. Ta-da! LED bulb. Now, if you notice, this is an E27 screw-in type plug. That's an E27 socket. Boom, it'll work. When I finish with the shoot, I'll take this and screw it into my ceiling and I get the light as well. If I need it again for a shoot, unscrew, put it back here. Remember, 10 years of use. This bulb is going to serve you well all the time. Okay? Now, here's the magic of a E27 bulb. If you look at this dome, okay, sometimes I remove this dome just to use the lighting naked. It gives you a better intensity of light. Okay? Unfortunately, Philips makes their products very well and I can't break it open. But if I buy the China products, and by the way, China bulbs are about $8 or $9 or $10 each. They are very small. I normally just twist this, it comes off, and you will see a row of LEDs firing forward. All right? So let's plug it in. Let's see how bright this guy is in relation to that light. Remember, those are 4 bulbs, 4 36-watt CFLs, compact fluorescent bulbs. This is one massive 40-watt. Just one. All right, it's plugged in. By the way, guys, when you screw it in, do not overscrew. Do not go, okay? You will break the fixture. So it's always finger tight. That's it. Okay? Don't worry. They are screw threads. They are not going to unscrew themselves out. There we go. And straight away, you can see just how strong the light is. Okay? That's 4 bulbs at 5 feet away. This is 1 bulb at 1 foot away. So it's unfair. Let's make both of them 5 feet away. Okay, so they are both 5 feet away from me. And I'm looking at the image right now, I'm looking at myself and I'm saying to myself, oh my goodness gracious me, they're the same. 1 40-watt bulb, 4 33-watt bulbs or 36-watt bulbs. Get it? 1 bulb, 36. 36 times 4, 4 bulbs. Each of those bulbs, if you were to buy brand new, would be about $36. So it's $369.12. That's $120 right there. This is $60. For the same amount of money, for $120, I'll get 2 of these guys and literally light up anything that you want. Okay? Now, it's directional. Let me bring the lamp back. And as you can see, the moment I stand behind the light line, the light goes off. All the light is focused from this line forward. Okay? In fact, not even this line forward. It's actually in a conical fashion like that. And that's fantastic. That's what we want for a video light. Okay? We want to be able to control the angle. We want to be able to play with it. And if you really want to control this even further, you could wrap baking foil, cooking foil around it and create a cone of your own. Okay? Now, this holder has a very unique feature. It has, I'm going to turn off the light so you can see it. If you look at the bottom of this E27 holder, there is a hole. And in that hole, you can actually put an umbrella. That's right, folks. Let me go get one. I'll come right back and we'll continue with the umbrella. I'm going to pause the video. All right, I'm back. Umbrella time. Now, if you don't know how to use this or what it means, then I recommend you watch the earlier videos where I did talk about an umbrella. Okay, but today we're going to see how this simple setup creates some of the most beautiful professional grade lighting possible, cheaply. But before we do that, let's work out some mathematical numbers in terms of price. 60 ringgit, 25 ringgit, yeah, if you can look for it, that's 85, okay? 85 plus this light stand, which is about 25 ringgit, and you get 110. This one you can buy from anywhere from 40 to 60 ringgit. I'm going to say 60 because I like the biggest one. So it's 110 plus 60, that is 170 ringgit. You get a beautiful self-standing harsh lighting, right? This is harsh lighting or soft lighting. So I'm going to show you how I do soft lighting. Remember that hole I was telling you about? I am going to screw it in like that. And I'm going to tighten it up. Okay, and remember, tighten everything up. And boom, I now have a very beautiful, large soft light, which I can create some fantastic footage. So let's see how this works in real life applications. I'm going to put it off camera like that. And I am now going to stand in front of you. All right. Hard to tell. I've got too many light fixtures happening right now. So let me go and turn off all the light fixtures and leave the light on. By the way, guys, you're now beginning to also realize that having a wired mic tethered to you is quite cumbersome. All right. So maybe slightly further down the line, I'll do a little exhibition about my wireless miking system where I get to walk around free. Right now, I need to unplug. Now that the microphone is near my mouth, you should hear beautiful audio. But when I place it on the table and walk away, let's hear just how bad it gets. I'm going to continue to talk so you can understand it. I'm not yelling in any way or form, but I am still talking, and I hope that you can appreciate just what is happening right now. I'm going to leave the mic behind me on the table just so that you can get an idea. All right. Okay, so we've got two light sources here, and judging from the white balance, they are pretty similar. If you look at my face, look at the white. Look at, I know my face is brown, but let's ignore that for the moment, but just look at my face. All right. Okay, microphone is back, and we are now live. All right, softbox is over here on the left. It is approximately 5 feet away. I'm going to push it further back a little bit more. Both of these light sources are now approximately the same distance away. And yeah, I'm getting a very nice soft illumination. Okay, I'm going to turn off this lamp, and I'm going to see how this one works as a single point. And there you go. It is a bit soft. I am going to come a little bit closer. And it works. All right. It's still a little bit green, but then again, they didn't lie to us, because if you look at the box, by the way, I've got the receipt. Keep your receipts, guys, all right, just in case of warranty issues. Ooh, I was mistaken. It's not $60. It's actually $72. I bought another one, which is a 19 water, which was $40. Okay, can't see, never mind. Still $72 per bulb. If you compare, if you're buying 4, it'll last you 10,000 hours. and it'll work. Now, as I was saying about color balance, if you look at the packaging here, they did not lie to you. They told you exactly what you are getting. All right? And in this case, what you are getting is a 6,500 Kelvin cool daylight bulb. Right, what is Kelvin? Look at this chart over here. Okay, if you don't understand what it is, or if you're lost, go back and watch the earlier video that I made about the introduction to Kelvin scale. Okay, just suffice it to know that when you buy a bulb, your responsibility is not only to know the lumen output, the wattage output. It is also important to know that you can shape the light. All right, you can use it to create a softbox like this. You can shoot it harsh, you can shoot it direct. Now, this is a softbox effect. I'm going to remove the umbrella. And this is the light shining harsh. This is now a harsh point light source. Not wrong, it is all about what you want to do. Okay, I'm going to leave it like this because I would like you to get used to what a harsh image looks like. And to tell a harsh image from a soft image, all you need to do is look at the shadows, the fall off. Look at how delineated and clean the shadow lines are. Okay, right. So before you buy anything, make sure that you understand what lumens are, what wattage is. Make sure you understand the white range. This is 6,500 cool daylight. Okay, they even sell warm daylight, which is 3,000 to 4,000 Kelvin. The one that I like, which is kind of hard to find, is 5,500 Kelvin, which is actually just called daylight. And daylight bulbs means I can take this lamp and use it outdoors. All right, now nobody does that, okay? You don't fight Mother Nature. If you're outdoors, use a reflector, that's fine. But there will come a time where you will need to light a scene with a little bit of outdoor lighting complemented by indoor lighting. So I'm going to take a pause and I am going to go and shoot near the window where you can see how this light comes in really handy. Pausing now. All right, guys, I am unmiked because I'm doing something very, very quick here for you. Now, if you know, and if you've met me before, you will know that I am a big proponent for natural light shooting. I'm also a very big proponent for side lighting, all right? Which is why I tell all of you that if you're going to shoot a portfolio shot, you don't have lighting, find a window, stand next to the window, and you will see a very soft and beautiful light hitting me. All right, on this side, there's a bit of fall off. On the other side, there are no harsh harsh shadows. And just by turning the camera angle like this, all right, I'm facing that direction, the light's in front, or I can do it this way, like that, but the light's hitting me from the back. Just playing with the camera position alone will give you a very, very usable and a very pleasing light source to play with. But there will come a time where you need to illuminate the shadow areas. Maybe this light is too harsh, it is too strong, causing your camera to go, oh, I don't know what to do, I'll expose for this light. And when you expose for this light, this area goes black. It may not be what you want, all right? So in that scenario, you now take the light source that you have and illuminate the fill. That's right, folks. Remember your 3-point lighting if you studied photography. Key light is your main light, it's your number one light, the most intense light source, and that is that one. Mother Nature, you cannot fight Mother Nature. Mother Nature is there, she's giving you light. You can't reach up and turn her off. Okay, what you can do is pull the curtain. All right, right now the curtain's fully open and the light is coming in, but if I want to reduce the intensity, all I need to do is pull the curtain a little bit and I get to play with Mother Nature as well. Okay, now I don't do that because I like the light full blast, and the reason I want it full blast is because of the camera shutter speed. Okay, more light, shutter speed can go up. Shutter speed can go up, I don't get a lot of motion blurring. Okay, now if you're just joining us and you're watching this video and you don't understand a word I'm saying with regards to all of this, do not fret. Go back and watch all the videos. Get an insight into all of these things, and basically that's the reason why I'm making these videos anyway. I'm getting tired of repeating myself individually to individual students. Okay? Which is why in the past I keep saying, you want me to explain something, come in a group. Well, I am following the times. I'm creating a YouTube channel. All of you can go and watch it there. If you have any questions, ask. Key light. Let's turn on the fill light and let's see how they match. Whoa, dude! As you can tell, in this particular scenario, this light is more powerful than this window. And it's not uncommon, alright? I'll tell you why. It is an overcast day, alright? It was raining just now, there are clouds in the sky, and more importantly, there is a massive tree just outside this window blocking the light. So yeah, Mother Nature sometimes can't fight in technology, alright? But I'm doing this for a simple reason, because I want you to appreciate white balance. That's right, a new topic today is white balance, okay? Now, if you know your Kelvin scale, all right, if you're looking at the video right now, on the right-hand side, that's your Kelvin scale for warm color. Center is daylight or white, and slightly on the left-hand side, you got all your cold colors, all right? Now, all that is irrelevant, I'll be honest, because white is white, orange is orange, blue is blue, it's fine. If the scene looks like that, it looks like that. But color matching of lights is increasingly important or super important when you have this arrangement. When you have Mother Nature on one side, your lights on the other. Understand? So right now, if you look very carefully, I'm going to try and find a white piece of card. I don't know whether that works. But if I turn it over this side, and if you look at it, you will see that the white has a sheen on it. Alright? It is a little tinted. I can't see on my phone, but it looks like it's a little bit bluish. Alright? But if I turn back to this way, and if you look at the sheen over here, the white has changed. It's not bluish anymore. It's actually, it really looks like white. So if I put it in the center here like that, you will see that half of this, the light that hits this side is blue, and the light that hits this side is normal. Alright? And that is expected, guys, because like I said, Mother Nature is 5,500 or 5,200 Kelvin daylight. This lamp is 6,500 Kelvin. It is slightly bluer. Okay? So the camera cannot comprehend, it cannot create a white balance. By the way, my camera is set to automatic white balance. Alright? So it's going crazy a bit. I said, which one do I follow? I don't know. Oh my god. Your job is to control this. Your job is to set the white balance and lock your camera to believe which light you want. For me, I always white balance to the key light. In other words, daylight. So I'll set my camera's white balance to 5,500 Kelvin. Now what's going to happen is this bulb is suddenly going to become green. Not a good thing. Let's try it out. Let's see whether I can do this while the camera is recording. Unfortunately, no. I need to pause it. Give me a moment. Alright, I have set the white balance of the camera now to daylight. And I am pleasantly surprised. It is pretty darn good. This light and that light, pretty close. Which tells me that Mother Nature has yet to reach her full potential. Now remember, the daylight settings of your Mother Nature, alright, maximum power output of Mother Nature is midday sun, when the sun is straight up ahead. Alright, that's when she is producing light at its brightest. Okay, shortest distance from her to us is a straight line. Let me close the window. Straight line. When the sun is low on the horizon, either be it morning time or evening time, the light has to go through the atmosphere. and the atmosphere is chock full of pollutants, dust particles, moisture, etc., etc. And all of those things in the atmosphere literally changes the hue of the light, which is why when the sun is low on the horizon in the morning or in the evening, the light becomes warm. 3000 Kelvin, 3200 Kelvin. Okay? What do we do? This light won't work anymore. Do I still use daylight? Sure. Why not? All you need to do is change the bulb. By the way, guys, remember I told you that you can buy this bulb in 3 types. You can buy it cold, you can buy it daylight, or you can buy it warm. That's right, folks. I buy 3 bulbs all the time, and I carry 3 sets of bulbs all the time. Well, actually, that's a lie. I'm a professional. I plan my shoot. So if my shoot is in the morning, I know it's in the morning, I don't bring any other bulb but my morning bulbs. 3200 Kelvin. Okay? If the shoot gets delayed and it starts going to afternoon, I cancel the shoot. I don't say, let's continue, I can fix this in post. We have an issue of continuity now. Alright, if I shoot a scene in the morning and then I continue to the afternoon, the entire lighting has changed. No matter what you do in the camera, you cannot change the scene. So you cancel the shoot, you get on and shoot other things. Set a schedule for tomorrow so that you come back and you can continue where the light is similar. Alright, now what happens when you come back tomorrow and it's raining? You're screwed, aren't you? That's right, folks. Now you understand why Mr. Ian is such a stickler for time. If Mr. Ian says, we need to shoot this in 2 hours, you can bet your ass it's going to be done in 2 hours. Okay? It's for technical reasons. It's not because Mr. Ian's a grumpy old man. Oh yeah, he is a grumpy old man. But the point is, all of these issues will change and your final product will reflect on that. Now, if you're a student, fine. Everybody says, good job, nice shooting. I'm not a student. My company's name and reputation is on the line. When you see something that I do and it looks like a student shot it, I shoot myself. I did not work 30 years to reach that point. You need to be like Mr. Ian. Grumpy, time conscious, quality conscious. Today, I'm teaching you how to be budget conscious and how to use these lights. By the way, guys, the lighting is hitting me and I'm fighting Mother Nature. I think it's too strong. The light is way too strong. Now, because this is a permanent fixture and I don't have a control, I need to soften this light. And the easiest way to do it is to turn the light away. Bounce it, all right? Let it hit a wall and come back. So let's do that. There you go, look at that. It's hitting the wall, it's bouncing back, it's illuminating this dark side. This is still the key light, it's still lighting me, and wow, looks good. Of course, the person viewing this video, if I didn't explain it to them, will say, you just stand there and shoot only. Let me show you what that looks like without the light. If this is what you want, if that shadow on the wall is what you want, if this amateur hour thing is what you want, best of luck, you're a blogger or a vlogger. But if you want to have a little bit of production value, then you need to think about lighting, lighting schematics, lighting placement. Even standing near this cupboard is already distracting. Look at the framing over here. Look at that line over there. That's irritating. And what the hell is all this? Shouldn't be here. Welcome to filmmaking, guys. I'll see you next time. This will probably be the last video that I make until next year. I have to take a break and I have to get on with my festivities and my filial responsibility to my family. So take care, have a great Christmas. Don't drink and drive. If you need to drink, call Mr. Ian, he'll drink with you. Adios, take care. By the way, guys, I am donating this bulb to 106. So next year, if you need to come and shoot stuff and you want to use this lamp, please come and get it and come and learn how to use it. Okay? Again, like I said, these bulbs are not that expensive if you think about it. And if you want to buy some, I recommend you go and look at all the shop outlets and look at the brands Philips, Osram, and General Electric. Now, I'm not saying that the Chinese brands are not good, but what I'm saying is that whatever you buy, do not mix and match the bulbs. If you buy Philips, make sure they're all Philips. If you buy Osram, Osram. If you buy China products, buy all from the same manufacturer and the same specifications. All right, guys? All right, take care and see you later.